Hello, I'm Luke Hatfield. Alongside me is Lewis Cox, our Shrewsbury Town correspondent here at the Shropshire Star. Lewis, Shrewsbury Town 0, Walsall 0.
Yep.
A lot of fans here to witness a
yeah.
rival get relegated to League Two. But on the whole of it, not the most entertaining game.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a damp squib, but Town fans got what they wanted coming here, really, didn't they? They wanted a Walsall relegation party, and it delivered on that as their rivals went down. And of course, Town's job was done a couple of weeks ago, really, last week in securing safety. Big crowd, as you say, today, biggest league crowd of the season for Shrewsbury, which says just how much this fixture caught the imagination, the attention. A lot of fans wanted to rub it in the noses of the Walsall players and fans, and absolutely right, why wouldn't you if a rival? It's a great opportunity. It would have been a great moment for this packed out stadium to see a winner.
Yeah,
that was loud today. It would have been a nice way to sign off. Wasn't to be. Ricketts says his players are absolutely knackered, exhausted, done in after a long and difficult season, really. But come back to the be all and end all of job done.
Yeah, job done. They sorted out their League One status a bit before here. The game could have been much bigger. At one point, it looked like it was going to be much bigger. But no, they did the job. They sorted themselves out before this one. And the fans, they did make a party atmosphere. They came here to enjoy it. They might not have been given the best show in the world, but they enjoyed the day. And it's looking forward now, isn't it, to next season for Shrewsbury?
Yeah. Just spoke to Sam Ricketts there. Another point we'll get onto later, because obviously we've interviewed Matt Sadler again today, and obviously the sort of story is that Matt Sadler has confirmed he's leaving the club after 5 seasons, which is a sad note to end on for him.
Yeah.
But that's a part of next season. The club captain will be gone for a start. Bold move by Sam Ricketts to get rid of a fan's favourite and club captain, but that's a decision manager's made. So the manager is paid to make the decision. So it's Ricketts' first summer. Obviously, next season will be his first going into a season in charge, and he's got to put Sam Ricketts' stamp on this squad. Got a chance in January, did a decent job, it's got to be said. Got players in that made a difference, both in defence, in attack. But good loans are going back now. Greg Doherty's going back, Tyrese Campbell's going back. Got Sadler's left there. There are contracted players here that are good talents and will be involved next season. And a core of a team, really, in your O'Shawn Williams, your Ollie Norbans, your Okanabiri's and so on. But there are a lot of gaps to plug. I foresee a really busy summer with comes and goings aplenty. I think come July with the friendlies, August when League One starts. I know the transfer deadline's now 31st, isn't it? Back to normal, but it's going to be a new look squad. Fascinated to see what kind of recruitment Ricketts goes for. Whether it's
a big job, isn't it, for him? He's a lot of players to bring in.
Whether it's sort of repeats what he did in January in bringing in players he knows used to play with that experience.
Yeah.
Because he knows their attitude, and that mixed with talented young loans, maybe from Wolves or elsewhere. That's the blend he's got to find. Can't be too much one way, can't be too much the other way. He succeeded here because the number one remit was to stay up this season, so you can't look past that. But ultimately, it's disappointing to finish 18th when everyone at the club would want to finish higher. Yeah, they avoided the bottom 4, but you want to finish higher. Could have finished 13th today. Maybe finishing 13th today would have masked.
Yeah, because it would almost been like almost a false position, because they've been in trouble the majority of the season.
Yeah, and if they got a comfortable 12th, 11th, 10th next season, that is progression and good progression, and that is what is achievable here. It's so achievable at this club. It's in great position off the field. It just needs it needs the figurehead to get the recruitment right, get the tactics right, and training over summer. He's going to have his whole pre-season to get them into shape, into the right level of fitness that we saw at Town last season when they went to Wembley. They had fittest team. They need to be that again. Yeah. With the right players. Like I say, it's going to be new look Shrewsbury come August, and it all really does rest with his recruitment. I mean, I expect to see the same formation, same sort of philosophy where he wants to play. That involves fitness and tempo, so it needs to be built up. I'm looking forward to seeing what players he brings in. It's nice now the season's ended with this game to sort of take a breath. We'll reflect over a couple of days, won't we? And obviously the Sadler news is sad news for me, from a point of view. I'd like to have seen him stay. Matt Sadler wanted to stay. I think he's got still so much to offer. We saw him in the second half today, his first appearance for a long time, and he was great, putting in tackles like he is Mr. Reliable, so loved as a fan's favourite. It's a shame, and he'll be missed. But like I say, Ricketts is putting his mark on the team, isn't he? And let's see what it looks like and hope for improvement.
Yeah, and it was nice to see the fans singing Sadler's name when he did come on, and it was nice of Ricketts, of course, to put him in, because he could well have just said, no, you're not going to make it in. But I mean, it is a sad day. You know, it's one of them. You know, he is a big name on the pitch, obviously, club captain.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a weird one to see him go. But at the end of the day, he did seem like the writing was on the wall with him, with Ricketts.
He's not
didn't
played
fancy
for
him,
3
did he?
months. Yeah, he's been left out in the cold for 3 months. So, you know, it's been difficult for him, really difficult. You know, having interviewed him just there, I could see how sort of hurt he was by the whole situation. Club he loves. You can't get the sort of loyalty that he's given and sort of long-term players around like that these days in the Football League, especially lower leagues. I think it's a shame that it didn't work out with him under Ricketts, and he's going to be a hell of a player for whatever club he signs for in League One, League Two. He did add, and I'll be writing this for the website and paper at some point, that the door is not shut on coming here in some basis.
Yeah.
You know, he wants a coaching future, maybe a management future.
Not just yet, though.
No. He's still got a couple of seasons left in his legs, but I think, you know, one day, whether we're both here is another question.
Yeah.
But one day down the line, I think Matt Sadler will be back at the stadium in some form.
Where are you planning on going, eh?
Well, nowhere soon, but you know.
Liverpool club job opens up.
Don't say
He'll be
that.
all
Newcastle
over it.
have just equalised.
And
Where were we?
Yeah, where were we? Anyway, let's quickly talk about what happened on the pitch today before we go. First off, I thought Shrewsbury
Better team.
were the better team. I don't think they really capitalised on just how tentative Walsall were.
No.
But second half, you could really see Walsall. They realised that they were fighting for their lives, and they came out. And Shrewsbury, up until really the end, probably looked the second best.
Yeah.
But could have always caught them on the break.
It's why I thought the 0-0 draw was a fair result. I don't think anyone can argue about that. One team better first half, one team better second half. All Town made in that first period was a James Bolton header that was cleared off the line. Yeah, that's a big chance because that's going in. Cleared nearly off the line, just in front of the line, and Doherty tested the keeper from range. That was it. Big chances Walsall in the second half. I think, you know, O'Connor said there, Walsall boss, they had words, you know, play with freedom, you've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And you could tell they lifted it. Boyd, you know, by the big away end behind the goal. Had a couple of great chances. Credit Jonathan Mitchell, the lone goalkeeper in the Town goal. He's kept his team in it today. Really dealt with a lot of set pieces.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, and that was hard. There was more than half a dozen corners, free kicks dropped on him. He dealt with them all, and the big one-on-one save. 5 minutes to go. You know, that ultimately would have still sent Walsall down, I think. Yeah.
Results didn't go their way regardless. So.
But you know, Shrewsbury Town and their sold-out stadium fans today did not want to lose to rivals Walsall. Sam Ricketts did not want to lose to the rivals today because that would have ended it on a sour note this season. It wouldn't have gone down well, and you know, the 0-0 is just a better result for the manager going into the summer. You're right though, fair result. Yeah, at the end it got absolutely stretched, didn't it? And Walsall were committing, and Town were like 5-on-1 on the break. Yeah. Josh Loren drew a good save from the keeper. There's another one where Tyrese Campbell should have squared it, and just didn't happen. It would have been nice, but it didn't happen. But a damp squib, like I said at the start of this video, damp squib of a season?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, probably not your place to say, given that you haven't seen too much from this season. But it could be argued. This time last year, we were gearing up for the playoffs, semi-finals. Those two amazing occasions against Charlton and then Wembley. It's not been ideal to build on.
Not quite hit those heights, has it?
No, it's not been ideal to build on that. But there's a lot of change. 2 changes in managers, whole different squad. A lot of the talent moved on. You're never going to get realistically never going to get a squad like that again with the Dean Hendersons and the Ben Godfreys who are going on and on. But there's nothing to stop Ricketts from recruiting right in the summer, getting a couple of gems, older heads who know the level, and giving it a good crack. And this club, Matt Sadler said there, everything's here to finish in the top half to push for playoffs. Yeah.
So 0-0 here, goalless, but regardless, Shrewsbury Town fans enjoyed their day. For all the post-match reaction, make sure you log on to shropshirestars.com.